After the rough start of the season, another good result, good week. How are you feeling?
Pleasing, really pleasing. Great week. Obviously the squad's starting to drop into place now. Danny's come back in. You know, you lose Billy and then you replace him with Danny Warrender. Defensively, we've looked really, strong in the last couple of games. I know we conceded 2 against Marine, but it was a bit of a freak 5 minutes. But apart from that, me and Anthony are really pleased. We've got to be patient, haven't we? As a football club, as supporters and as managers, committed, we've got to be patient. Our expectation levels at times are too high, and obviously that's through me and Anthony. But 2 wins in a week, can't ask for much more, and comfortably.
After last season's poor start, were you kind of more prepared for it this time, or did you feel the pressure like you did last year?
It was unexpected last year, weren't it? You're thinking, you've had 6 or 7 weeks of hard training and you go into this first game of the season with a bit of buzz about you. You're not expecting what come. And after that, you start getting downhearted. The squad starts doubting itself and your managers start getting doubted of supporters and the papers and whatnot. And, me and Anthony know it's a matter of time before it all come into place, and eventually it did. And who'd have thought we'd have got promoted for the start we had. This season, you're coming into a league where the expectation levels, from our point of view, you're trying to kid yourself and say, we'll see the season out, as long as we don't get, relegated, that's all that matters. But as soon as that first game starts, you want more. You get a bit of a thing where, we're better than what we think here. And as you've started to see, I don't think we've been outplayed in any of the first 7 games at all. We've switched off and we've been punished. So it's that bad start we've had now, it's turning into an average start, to a good start from a newly promoted side. So
did you start thinking, oh God, we're not good enough, or were you always confident that we would turn it around?
I'll be honest with you, after the FC game last week, when we got beat 3-1, I stood in front of the lads and I said, if I thought individually we weren't good enough, I'd resign. As a team, I still think we've got to be given a bit of time to adapt at this level. I'm not making excuses. I think you have got to be given a couple of weeks, maybe a month to adapt at this level, and then set your stall out after that and say, right, we've got our feet in the ground. We know what we're working with. We know what to expect. You doubt yourself because you're losing 4 out of 5, and it was 4 out of 6 on Saturday. And you question, obviously, me and Anthony, our signings. But I think over the last 7 days, Malachi, Sabia, Cedric. Some missing there, missing one more. I've just come into their own, and they've looked like Rams bottom players. And it's hard to expect a Sabia to come in and adapt his game to the way we play, to the way he's going to play, and we pick him. And if he can't adapt that way, we're not going to pick him. But he has done, and it's it's showing dividends at the minute. The fans love him.
The lads in the middle have done a good job, given that we're missing Gary Stockforth. Have we got the results of his scan yet? Do we know?
He's had his results. I don't think it's anything major, but he still wants to hear a second opinion of a specialist. So until we hear that, I don't think he's going to feature much.
So do we know when that will be? When he gets his second opinion?
No, we don't know that yet. But like you say, when you're winning, he goes missing, don't he? Nobody talks about him, and then when you lose, we know Gary's a great player, and we need him back in our team. Who misses out for him, I'm not sure, but he's a very good player, and we've missed him when we lose. Will he make us stronger? I personally think so, yeah.
I think, from the supporters' point of view, I think the signings that we've made have been bloody impressive. You must be really pleased with the way they play.
Yeah, we knew Sabia. We knew what he's about. He's fast and he's strong. And like I say, it's just trying to get him to be one of us. And that by me, we're a passing side. We're not a team of individuals. And he, first game at FC, he tired a bit, but the last 2 games he's been brilliant. Malachi's come in. We don't know much about Malachi at all. Everybody's took to him. He's a belting lad, he's got a great attitude, and he waited his turn and he took his shirt. Looked a bit leggy today, hence the reason he come off, but he's been great.
And Jordan and Steve Howson and the lads we've already had are really turning it on, aren't they?
Jordan's, he's gone from a young lad to a man in the matter of 6 months, and it's showing in his performances. He's got people knocking on his door. He's turned 7 days down approach from FC United. He's got big clubs looking at him. And it's frightening, that next week is he going to be with us, in 2 weeks is he going to be with us. You don't know from day to day whether John's going to be here or not. But that's what you want, don't you? You want lads playing well for you. We don't want to lose him. We do anything in our will to keep him, but if he plays like he keeps playing and scoring goals like he's doing, it's only going to be a matter of time before he goes.
So Wednesday, Whitby, it's a long way, isn't it? Are we missing players through?
A long way without a recognised centre forward. No Jordan, no Gaskell, no Robbo. We've no centre forwards going to that game.
Are we going to see Bernard having his debut up front?
No, I don't think so. So you know, it's something for us to think about now. Between now and Wednesday, it's a must-win game at Whitby. You know, they're struggling a bit at the minute, so we've got to go in there and taking advantage of the fact they're struggling. And if we can pick another 3 points up, like I say, that poor start's starting to look into a good start.
Well, good luck.
Thanks
Thanks very much.
Thanks for your time, boys.